Number 2 is Daredevil.
What is your number one?
Stranger Things, bro.
Okay.
Stranger Things was that show that I could not wait to watch the next one. I watched it with my mother and Nicole, and we all watched it together. But to get us all three in the same room at the same time was very difficult, so it took forever. So
I have to bother you.
I'm about to put myself out there. I watched it.
I figured.
I got the look. The look is coming from the kitchen. I watched Stranger Things without my mother and Nicole. It was so good. I had to watch. I couldn't wait. Oh, she's throwing things. She's throwing things. I'm sorry. She's Italian. You know how Italian women are. They're crazy.
Some sweat, no chips.
Yes.
Mike is not allowed to get Mike, just go home.
It's just high definition.
Really gonna do it?
This is for Mike Williams.
Come over here, Logan.
Holy shit! I'm not. Wow!
Wow. I don't know what, check the markers. I don't know what mark.
You hogs, happy Thanksgiving.
Listen, Angelo, I just wanted to say that you're fucking up with my beauty regimen and you're driving me nuts. We don't care if you tell the box to go
No, you don't. You got a candy
well wishes just could last longer than 10 to 15 seconds. That would just be wonderful.
Well, let me ask you a question. Did you eat all your dinner?
Yeah, I'm a pie head.
Oh, you did? No, you did.
Yeah, you do have the pie. Yeah!
Look at him looking. Wilson! Where are you, Wilson?
That's why you guys love us. Because we're over the top. 6 more shots, 6 more subs, and we'll take a drop straight to the tongue from the final answer. Give subs up. 6 more subs. I did just say that.
Go.
Okay, I don't know where it came from.
Right now. You can't have that name. You can't have Over the Top podcast, Over the Top entertainment, and not go ham. We gotta go ham.
We gotta go ham. Hard as a motherfucker.
Time! It's time!
Oh, yeah.
I'm muting this.
Oh shit. Alright. 3. Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh shit! Holy shit! Oh my god! Clean! Oh my god!
What's going on? How are you feeling in the mouth? Give it to me straight. One at a time. What do we feel?
Yo, I'm fucking gagging this shit out of Satan's balls and dick. Listen.
Mike even on.
There's a delay. And then all of a sudden, it hits you like a razor blade on the tongue. Yeah. You feel your skin start to sweat. And your eyes tear up. And unfortunately, the tears must have some hot sauce on them because then your eyes hurt. Need to do. It feels like, for me, it's like Wolverine. He's just getting his claws going down my tongue.
Ninja Turtles ranked in my top 5 worst movies?
You told me number 1. I wish I would fucking just jump through this phone.
5 worst movies of all time. Quick, rank your top 5.
All the Batman movies are trash. Oh, yeah, Harry Potter's trash. Star Wars, trash. Adrian, let me just explain to you, my man. They made too many Harry Potter movies, overrated.
What do you mean they didn't make it up?
Each movie was 7.5.
No, each movie was not 7.
In Star Wars, 2 days long. Proudest person in Star Wars is Chewbacca.
had to go put Logan to bed because he was having a tantrum.
What's up, guys?
What's going on? Another night with your boy Mo Diggs. Got the director Mark Morales, and we got Tony Blu-ray out of hiding.
We did. We got him out of hiding. I did not freaking change the title, but whatever, because we never do.
When he says we, he means him.
Yeah, that's pretty much. Nobody else could change the title but me anyway, so that's pretty much accurate. That's pretty accurate.
So yeah, man. So we had Turkey Day, which was I think everybody got to spend it with their families. I hope you guys got to spend it with yours, or at least have some kind of enjoyment for Thanksgiving.
Hope everybody wore their Thanksgiving pants.
Along with Thanksgiving comes the very, very special day, and that is Black Friday. So we got some Black Friday talk going on, and Tony Blu-ray mentioned that he watched the best movie of the year last week. So Tony, why don't we start off with that? What was the best movie of the year? What are you talking about?
Oh well, guys, the best movie that I've seen of the year 2019 is Frozen 2.
I can't even say it with a straight face.
I did see Frozen 2, but I won't say much because I know you guys probably haven't seen it yet, and
I heard it was bad.
I wouldn't say that.
I heard that there was like double the music. The music wasn't even cool.
No, I could honestly say that some of the songs were kind of like, they
whack.
All that, yeah,
whack.
But
my son went to go see it. My 4-year-old son went to go see it with his grandmother yesterday, and I asked him, I said, "You want Daddy to take you to see Frozen 2 again?" And he looks at me and he goes, "Nope. That movie was bad." That movie was bad. I said, like, for real?
My
son knows.
My daughter loves that shit. She loved it. She's seen it twice already. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but she's a girl, so she likes the girly stuff and the girl power and all that stuff. But yeah, that movie was all right.
I think I'm gonna take him to see that John Cena movie.
What's the John Cena movie?
Playing with
That's
Fire.
Where he's Playing with Fire, where he's like a firefighter,
okay.
a fire jumper, or something like that, and they come across these 3 kids that need help, so they got to watch the kids till the parents can get to them, and it's just about their adventure watching these kids. It looks hilarious, like it looks funny. So
well, where you can also take them to in a couple of weeks, maybe 2 to 3 weeks. I'd say 2.5 weeks. It's coming.
I'm not taking him to see that movie.
What movie?
Star Wars. You think I don't know what's coming in 2 to 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks? I'm a fan too, man. I've been waiting for this. I already told you that this movie is gonna decide whether the trilogy is shit or not. Because it has potential, it does, but it all depends on how they follow through. That's where it all depends on. And, speaking of Star Wars, I've been watching The Mandalorian. And that show is pretty cool. I haven't seen episode 4 yet either. I'm kind of sad that they're only 30 minutes long. Like, I feel like they should be longer. But I like it. Like, it has me drawn in.
Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to do. I think they weren't trying to overwhelm people with like an hour episode every,
like Star Trek
every week. I think they're trying to just keep it at the minimum. And what's cool is that you don't have to blow out like Stranger Things Things 3 came out, bro, that shit only took like a day. So I think what Disney is doing with their streaming services is pretty smart. I like that.
You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for Cartoon Network Plus. That's what I'm waiting for.
Is that coming?
Cartoon Network,
No,
Did I not get the memo on that? Is that
no,
coming?
that's not a real thing. I wish it was. I would be so excited.
Here's a couple things
to stream that
I think either Disney decides to buy Nickelodeon and release all the good old Nickelodeon shit from back in the day, or Netflix steps up and competes with Disney Plus and buys the rights to Nickelodeon, which they are showing content currently of Nickelodeon on Netflix, and they just buy all that shit. We're talking like All That, Are You Afraid of the Dark? You know,
I'm not
Rocko's
getting rid of
Modern
my Netflix all because of Disney Plus.
No, me neither.
They
but
should
I'm saying,
though. It'd be smart. They already have SpongeBob and most of
they're
the.
gonna lose so much shit next year. Come 2020, all those movies, all those Marvel movies, anything that has to do that's Disney that's left on Netflix will be gone next year and never again. And the only way you can watch it is if you have Disney Plus.
It's a lot of content.
It's a lot of shit that they're gonna lose on. Because Disney not only owns Disney, but they own 20th Century Fox, so they could just be like, "No, give me that. That's mine." And Netflix kind of needs to. Because I was thinking about that. I was like, dude, why don't they somebody step up and say, "Yo, let's bring back all the old school Nickelodeon shit," because people love nostalgia. Clearly, when you look at Disney Plus and all the stuff that they have,
I don't miss Nickelodeon.
Chippendales. No, listen.
We miss the Cartoon Network though.
I do.
Cartoon Network is dope because it has a lot of classic cartoons. I'm just saying with Nickelodeon, it has shows that we grew up on. Salute Your Shorts, Hey Dude, Clarissa Explains It All. And
that's the thing though, is like
Pete and Pete.
At least for me, like I watched those shows. I think like if you were over and we were watching them, but if, like you weren't there, I didn't really watch a lot of TV when I was a kid. But like I still remember those things. Like I know Are You Afraid of the Dark? That was an enjoyable show when I was a kid. I used to watch Pete and Pete. I enjoyed Pete and Pete. I won't lie. I like Clarissa. I had a crush on the girl that played Clarissa.
Yeah.
And I used to want to be the guy that climbed through her window every night.
Keep trying. I'm gonna be a second. I'm gonna fix Facebook real quick. Hold on.
But I mean, like, do I miss it enough that I would get a streaming service just because it had Nickelodeon? I don't think it has the drawing power that like Disney has.
No, Disney will, of course, because now dude, I mean, when I saw that they had Boy Meets World on there, I was like, yo,
yeah,
they did it. They
bro, Topanga was my chick, bro. Topanga was my chick.
Topanga.
Oh, man. I love Topanga back in the day. Topanga and Hermione were my like little girl crushes when I was, a minor.
Besides that, in Boy Meets World, my favorite character, believe it or not, of all the characters, was the bully, Harley.
Of course, he was.
The way that they talk, they're like, baboon. You date my sister, and you break her heart. I must break your face now. Like they say it in. They're not like they're like articulate bullies.
Yeah, I know.
That makes sense. It's pretty funny.
Insane. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And then the other one is Mr. Feeney. I don't know what it is about Mr. Feeney, but I always liked Mr. Feeney. He was like the Mr. Miyagi of Boy Meets World. He was
Mr. Feeney. Yeah. So you know what principal I miss the most though, dude? I miss Mr. Belding. That nigga was
Mr. Belding. Hell yeah.
Mr. Belding. Fuck yeah.
Well, if Netflix is, I mean, if one day Nickelodeon, I have a feeling, unless Disney, like I said, Disney might just step in and say, boom, whip out the big guns. You know, they pretty much have bought everything anyway. So,
I mean, dude, like Disney owns anything that's like worth owning. And I mean,
yeah.
not that they, there's not other cool things out there. I mean, Netflix could try to get like a contract with Warner Brothers, Paramount, Dimension Films, and they have those production movies already on their Netflix, and maybe they become a little more, post key, and then adding Nickelodeon will add like the child element for the children that'll push like people like you to get them because like you grew up on those shows. I mean, do I think Netflix and Hulu are they going anywhere? No, I don't think they're going anywhere. But people aren't going to just drop them because Disney Plus is the shit. Disney Plus is so cheap right now, and like I hope it never goes up because like I'm cool with $7 a month or $5 a month because I paid for the year. So for me, it's like $5.
If it stays that way, it's going to be dope. But I don't think it's going to.
It really should though, man, because like I don't understand why they need all that money. They're going to be doing that shit anyways. $5 times a million is $5 million fucking dollars you get every month. You really need more money just to air shit that you've already produced and paid out and did all that kind of shit.
Tony Myra says, "Turn your lights on."
Turn my lights on. No.
Give me the light and press the door.
I like the dark. It's nice and dark.
He's high, Mom. He doesn't want people to see his eyes.
My Christmas tree's on.
Well, go stand by your Christmas tree, bro.
No, man, it's like
man.
Bro, you remember when we used to sit in my house and eat Cuban bread with butter and hot chocolate by the Christmas tree back when we were kids and we didn't know the stresses of life?
We didn't know that. We didn't know the Christmas tree didn't decorate itself.
Oh my god, it's such a like you buy the Christmas tree and then you get home and you take the lights out and then you sit down and you look at both of them and you're like, I really don't want to do this, man. I don't want to do it, but you do it anyway because that's the point.
It's cool,
you gotta make Christmas happen for your loved ones.
No, but definitely enjoy decorating the tree with my daughter. She likes it. Alexis likes it.
Yeah, I like how.
Myra, what was your favorite thing to eat this holiday?
I'm gonna be the good husband and say my wife's apple pie.
Is she watching right now?
I don't know, but she might be.
Did it have ice cream on it or cheese, something like that?
A la mode.
No, but she makes it the way I like it, which is with the crumbles and the caramel, so it has crumbles and caramel on it.
I'm sorry, I should have known that turkey was your number one thing.
Turkey, silly. Her daughter cooked the turkey. She has to say that.
Nice.
Who was the turkey of the day, though? Out of your kids, who was the turkey
of the day? What does that mean?
Like the jive turkey.
If I have to tell you, I'm not telling you. I'm just letting Myra answer.
It is not cool being no jive turkey this close to Thanksgiving, motherfucker. I love Eddie Murphy.
That's funny. Your mom knows what I'm saying.
I don't know what that means. What the hell does that mean?
You don't have to know what it means. She said,
"Am I the turkey?"
She laughed and she said it was good. That's all she had to say. She had nothing else to say.
Oh man, I guess I was the turkey. No, my sister come up to me after the turkey was ready and we were gonna eat. She goes, "You gotta carve the turkey." And I looked at her. I said, "Why do I gotta carve the turkey like that? I didn't make the turkey. I'm not married to you. It's not my house." And then she listened to me and she goes, "You're the man of this house. Carve that damn turkey." And I looked at her and said, "All right." I guess I'm the man of two houses, my house and my sister's house.
Gonna carve the cake. You're gonna carve the cake.
carve the cake. I gotta cut the cake too, and it comes down to that too. Unless I pay somebody to do it, which I'm too cheap to do that. I'll cut this cake myself. It's okay. We gonna sit off here to the corner. We don't need to like reserve anything. Leave us alone at Chuck E. Cheese. Thanksgiving was pretty good, man. This is actually, I've worked in retail or hospitality for the last 12 years, and I've never had a Thanksgiving off in the last 12 years. I have not been able to do anything on Thanksgiving. No Black Friday shopping, no turkey with the family, none of it. I always work every Thanksgiving. So this is the very first year that I had the day off, and it started out great. My wife let me sleep in till 9 o'clock when the baby started crying. Like, she left the room with the baby and everything, and I was like, oh my God. And then Logan left the room and he was out there, so I'm actually like laying in the bed by myself for a couple hours sleeping. And then she come up in the room and she told me, babe, do you want some breakfast? And I was like, well, where do you want to go? Because usually we go out for breakfast, or it's like, and we're even open. And then she goes, no, I'm going to make you breakfast. And I said, she got up and she made me breakfast. I had bacon, eggs, some toast, a cup of coffee. Sat here, ate my breakfast. It was good.
So Thanksgiving was like your birthday, man.
she found the Macy's Day Parade on the TV, and Logan loved it. Like, he kept shouting at the floats, and I'm just sitting there watching him, and he's watching the parade, and we're having fun, and we're talking, just hanging out in the bed. And then we go to drive to my sister's house, and then we drive to my sister's house, stop at Walmart, get some ice cream for the pie and shit. I sit at my sister's house all day. She's cooking. I'm watching a movie. I mean, it was so good. And then her roommate Shay braided my hair, so I got some braids and whatever. And then we had the dinner. We ate the dinner. The kids were playing. Everything was so nice. And then we packed it up and we left. And me and my wife went Black Friday shopping. And let me tell you, bro, I went to 3 stores, and every store was fucking jamming. You had to park in bumfuck Egypt, or whatnot, walk all the way over there. And I got like my game face on, so I got like braids, and I'm big and bulky, and I got the shaggy beard. So like people already know, nigga, get the fuck out of my way, nigga. I gotta get this shit. Get out the way. Nah, but dude, the first store we stopped at was
bitch
Walmart.
out of the way.
And bro, there are some rude ass niggas in Walmart, rude ass people.
No joke.
They like, you're standing there and you're looking at the product, and then they walk in front of you and stand in front of you, and they pick it up in front of. It's like, dude, you don't see me standing here? Like, for real? For real? Like, whatever. So we bought some stuff for the kids, and we got some things that for her parents, what we needed. We got some stuff for our friends' kids. What I got for me though, I couldn't pass it up. It was a 65-inch Philips 4K television. Comes with Google Assistant already in it. Has HDR in it. I mean, this is a big-ass TV. It's the biggest TV I've ever owned in my life. 65 inches. And it's only $280. I feel like anybody
5 inches bigger than the other TV, though.
the TV in the living room, but the TV in my bedroom is 55 inches.
That's true.
This is 10 inches bigger. It's because I'm putting it in my bedroom. And I feel like anybody who didn't buy this television on Black Friday is an idiot. Like, it's $280.
For that
like,
price,
really? This is going to be the best experience for your home ever. So I bought it, and I drive a Dodge Charger, and I mean, with all the other stuff I bought, the trunk was full. I had stuff in the seat. I was like, all right, well, we're going to strap this bitch to the roof. We freaking put that bitch on the roof. And I bought like 6 bungee cords, so I bungeed it to the roof, and we start driving. Not 5 minutes down the road, it's starting to shift. The wind is catching it. I was like, nope, this isn't going to happen. So I literally Tetris all the stuff we bought onto the back seat where, like, from boxes to the floor of the car to the ceiling of the car. I had stuff in it, and I put the TV in my trunk, and about a third of it was sticking out. And I bungeed the trunk door to it. I was like, all right, we're going to make it home. We go home, drop all the stuff off, go to Target, and then fill the car up again. Like, I probably saved like $1,300. It also means I spent $1,300. But I mean, it like when they open their stuff on Christmas morning, I mean, it's totally worth it, dude. It's totally worth it. The deals that you got this day, I mean, Black Friday is amazing, but I, at the same time, as amazed as I am by the sales, I hate it at the same time, bro, because like all these people got to work, nobody's there with their families. It's all about bargain hunting. Like, I know you're doing it for your family, you know, you're out there so that you can spend the money, because like I'm balling on a budget, but I'm still balling. But I can't be spending, you know, freaking 2-3 G's every freaking holiday. So this is kind of like a break. It's really nice. It's the end of the years for tax season. So, I mean, I see why it's necessary. I just don't understand why anybody opens on Thanksgiving. Why wouldn't you give, you know, retail workers, hospitality workers at least a day to spend with their family? Like, really? Like, you guys are hurting that bad? You need some Thanksgiving money? Like, for real? Like, I don't know.
So,
but that was my Thanksgiving.
The story in general is Target has screwed us all because they opened up at like 4 or 5 p.m. And since then, everybody else has been open. Best Buy has been open. Walmart's been open. So we started a day early. So thanks, Target.
Yeah.
Thank you, Target.
Thanks, bastards.
Bunch of bastards. All Target is a rich Walmart, and not even that much richer. Y'all like the next peg up. It's like middle class Walmart. It ain't even rich. Middle class. At least Tony works for a great retail place. They close on Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, they do. They close on Thanksgiving, and
they care about their workers,
but they don't do like any kind of Black Friday sale. So it's funny when people walk in there, they're like, "Hey, what are your Black Friday specials?" Ma'am, everything's already at a wholesale price, so you're already getting a deal.
You're already getting the best deal, so just buy
like,
it. Okay.
They're like looking at you like, so then there's no Black Friday deals? I'm like, well, not here. Why don't you go try Walmart or Amazon or something?
Kevin Smith said it best in Clerks, bro. The job would be great if it weren't for the customers. What am I supposed to do? Drink this coffee hot? You don't sell tires? What are you talking about? You ain't got no ice? That's fucking funny. Oh, God.
This was a good Thanksgiving in my family because my brother-in-law didn't burn the turkey this year.
That's nice.
Every year,
it's very nice.
Every year, my brother-in-law.
Just not let him make the damn turkey anymore. Oh, sorry.
It's burned it. I don't know
his
how
party.
many years in a row, man. I don't know how many years in a row he's burnt it. Right.
Nothing worse than dry turkey.
Luckily, my mom doesn't really eat turkey. She makes herself some lamb. She'll put it in a crock pot for however many hours. So come dinner time to eat, she's serving herself some of her lamb. So it's so funny. I always go to her like, "Yo, he burned the turkey again. Let me get some lamb." Like, let me get some lamb because this motherfucker burned the turkey.
The trick to the turkey is to keep basting it every like 20 or 30 minutes. Get that juice and squeeze it all over there.
Yeah, but his brother-in-law fries the turkey.
He fries it, bro.
Have you seen what happens from the fire department when you fry your turkey? Have you seen the video?
No. But
do not drop a frozen turkey into the fryer. Make sure you thaw that shit, or you're gonna have a napalm bomb go off.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, so what are you trying to say, Tony?
No. I told my brother-in-law, I said the first time when he started frying his turkey, I said, fill up your pot with water and put the turkey in, so you know how much oil you need to use so that you don't fucking burn your house down. And then I told him, you know, when he did it, I would, you know, he was like, okay, time it 45 minutes, no problem. So we're timing it, and I'm like, hey, bro, I think it's done. And sure enough, he would say, yeah, give it a few more minutes. He did this shit for I don't know how many years in a row, and then that shit comes out fucking like scorched. And I'm just like, oh. I'm just like holding my head, and I'm looking at my mom, and I'm just shaking my head, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, Mom, let me get some of your fucking lamb. This dude burned
Let's
ain't no amount of gravy in the world. No amount of gravy. But I didn't do much Black Friday shopping this year, man.
So your turkey was like the Griswold Christmas turkey, where it like crackled open like an alien.
Dude, it was so funny. It was like when he would cut the turkey, it was like it sounded like you were cutting charcoal.
Oh my God.
I was like, wow, this dude is like fucking it's funny, dude. It's funny that he did that. But he you know, he did okay. This year he did a very good job. Turkey came out perfect. It tasted good. It tasted juicy. Because when you fry it and you do it right, it comes out juicy and really good.
Nice.
And all the flavors.
Oh yeah, dude. Nothing like a fried turkey, bro. Them shits are awesome.
But I was like, yo, and everybody was fucking with him. Everybody, my uncle, my mom was like, yo, about time you got that shit right.
9 years later, and you got the shit finally right.
Yo,
that's great.
About time you got this shit right. We ain't gotta have my mom's lamb this year. So, no, this year, like I was telling you guys, Black Friday shopping for me, like what I do on Black Friday is just buy movies and maybe some games if I see a game that
I bought
really
a few
catches my eye.
games.
But
I bought one game.
Which one?
What'd you buy?
I got Holly Final Fantasy because we only have the Switch, so I got her Final Fantasy 12.
I got that new Ghost Recon. It looks fucking amazing. And then I got a couple older games. One's called Sekiro. Or maybe Psychro. He's like a Japanese fighter. It's a Japanese guy in the front holding a samurai sword. So I don't know. It looked good, and it was only $5. I was like, I'm getting it. And then I got the Middle Earth one, the one with Striker on the front of it. It says something of Mordor. That was $10 at Target. I was like, I'll take that for $10. I'll try it out. I like to try different games and see them out, but I don't like paying huge prices for a game that I don't even know I'm going to enjoy. I'm waiting for that Marvel game to come out soon, man. That's coming out in May. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I already got it. Dude, it's an Avenger game. You can be any of the Avengers. And every player has like their own style. So like it really stuck to it. I was talking with the GameStop guy, and I was like, I didn't know if I was gonna want to get that game because they didn't get the real actors to do the voices. So there's different voices. And I'm like, I don't know if I can get past that. And he looked at me, he goes, bro, they let us all play. We went to a convention and we got to play as each character for like 5 minutes. It's fucking amazing. You're going to get past the voices. And I said, fuck yeah, I'm going to do it. So, yeah, I can't wait for that game, bro. I've been dying for like a Marvel game, something, dude. Like, I want to play as a mutant or something like that. They don't really have those games on PS4. Like, really, the only thing that I've ever found is Deadpool. I know they have Iron Man on VR, but I don't have VR, and I'm not really into virtual reality, so I don't. It gives me a headache.
Yeah, it can do that.
It's because I have bad depth perception, so it's always fucking with it. So that's why I get a headache.
No, yeah, it does. Yeah, I played like on my VR. I only play certain games, but I am looking forward to that Iron Man VR, and I played the Spider-Man VR game, which is fun, but I'll look into that Marvel game. Right now, I've only been playing the Jedi Fallen Order, and
I'm playing that too, man. That shit's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, Mark.
Did you finish it?
Amazing.
Did you finish the game?
No, I haven't finished it. Hell
no, that game is
fucking hard.
Mark, let me tell you something. When you go to a planet, it's not just accomplishing objectives. You're literally exploring the entire planet. You have to explore every nook and cranny of that planet. And
yeah, to unlock everything, if that's what you're.
Some people are
into.
like just blowing through it really quickly. That's what I find it kind of annoying. I'm gonna try to unlock everything if I play.
I'm taking my time with it. I'm not trying.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, I'm not really interested on unlocking everything, but I like, I want to make my character as strong as possible, and the only way he's gonna be as strong as possible is if I explore every single thing, go everywhere, kill everybody as many times as I have to kill them, and get the experience points so that I get more powers and more force powers and more fighting moves and things like that. Because I want him to be badass. Because I'm gonna fuck that sister up, man. Fuck sister number 2 or whoever the hell she is.
What?
That you fight in the very first level. She killed my friend, man. That ain't cool, dude. I be feeling my games, dog. That ain't right.
In this game, it takes place, I believe, right after episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, because they mention Order 66, and they mention a lot of
okay.
So that's why I was like, well, wait a minute, Order 66, and they were talking about like the kid Cal was having a flashback, and that was one of the flashbacks.
But I don't know. I have to keep playing. I don't know. I don't know enough to even discuss it.
Yo, it's a crazy ass game. It's a crazy ass game.
No, but I enjoy the shit out. But you know what, man? You know what planet I really hated, dude? Is Dathomir, bro. Everything can kill you on Dathomir. It ain't right. And you got to fight so many things, and they got powers and magic and shit. Like, it ain't right. What the hell, man? It ain't right. I shouldn't have went there. I should have went to Kashyyyk. Because that's where my mission I'm supposed to go to. I'm supposed to go to Kashyyyk, but no, I had to freaking go to Dathomir first. And now I'm trying to get back to my ship, and it's a pain in the ass because every time you get to a save point, you have the choice to rest. So if you rest, you get all your like little health packs back, and you get your life back. But everything you killed respawns. So even if you walk backwards, you got to fight everybody again. And like they're hard on this planet. It wasn't like the planet before where there was some weak ones and then some medium ones and some strong ones. Like everything you fight is a pain in the ass to kill.
Yeah, that's true.
Or I just suck at the game.
No,
and I don't want to say that I do because I'm pretty good at games.
It is hard.
It's different for every person, and like I know, like our friend, our mutual friend Kendrick, he beat it in 3 or 4 days, but they rush it. They kind of rush it. And everything. He's like, I'm gonna play it again though because I want to like unlock everything, but he kind of just like rushed through the main story.
He just want to get through the story. Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good on that. Like,
you want to hear this story, man? I read about this story. This is a real thing that happened. So this elderly woman was leaving the store on Black Friday. She went shopping. She has her bags. She's going to her car. She notices 4 white men in her car trying to leave with it. So she drops her shopping bags and she pulls out the pistol in her fucking purse and she points it at them. She says, "Get out of the car. I have a gun. I know how to shoot it." And these kids or these guys or whatever seen her with the gun and they jump out of the car and they fucking start running away. So she's like, whatever, like she got these niggas out of her car, but she's still a little rattled because she's old. And she picks up the shopping bags and she puts them in the trunk of the car. She walks over to the driver's seat and she gets in the car and she tries to start her car and she can't. And she's like, "Oh my God, am I freaking out this much? I can't even start my car." So she keeps trying and she keeps trying. And then she realizes,
oh my God, I think I know where this is going.
This is not her car.
Oh my God.
There's Frisbees, a 12-pack of beer. She's not in her car. She just robbed them niggas of their car. So she feels so bad about it that she goes to the police station to turn herself in. And then when she turns herself in, she starts explaining to the sergeant what happened. The sergeant starts laughing hysterically. And she's like, what's so funny? And she says, those white guys just came in to tell us about an elderly woman that carjacked them. So they were at the police station too.
Oh my god.
Tell me that's not hilarious.
Yo,
I thought you'd have laughed a little harder.
bro, but that's so crazy. Like,
isn't that nuts?
No, I'm just in shock that somebody just went and. I mean, that's hysterical.
That's hilarious. It's really hilarious. Old lady with a big old gun.
I was robbed by a sweet old lady in a motorized car.
I
didn't even see it coming.
Jim Carrey, right? That's a Jim Carrey line.
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, there you go.
So, recently, let's see, I've seen Frozen 2, which we discussed, and that was just not, it wasn't there for me.
How's The Lion King? Is that amazing?
Which one? The live action?
Yeah.
No, I did not like it at all.
I started watching it, and 30 minutes into it, I turned it off.
It was literally one of the. I mean, it's unfortunate because they made the lions look so realistic and really good, and they had the potential to make it a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
But it lacked the emotion that the original
no
movie
soul.
had.
No soul.
It just like when the lines and the scenes were executed, you were kind of like you didn't sense it, you didn't feel it. It was just like they were just going with the lines. It was like somebody doing a karaoke, It's like, the whole scene with Scar, like you didn't even get any sense of like fear from Scar or that he was at least articulate or charismatic. No, this was yeah, we're gonna kill Mufasa. Shut the fuck up, dude. Like you sound like the guy from the Hunger Games right now, bro. so
may the odds forever be in your favor.
It's very it kind of sucks that they didn't go and seek out Jeremy Irons to reprise his role as Scar, because they got Mufasa. Why couldn't they get Jeremy Irons?
Yeah, he's still acting.
Yeah, he was a hell of a Scar.
Was he even asked?
No, I don't even think he was asked. I think they just went with this guy, Chiwetel Ejiofor, which is the guy from the movie. Oh my God, Doctor Strange.
Right. Yeah.
But no, dude, it wasn't even all that good, man. I've actually. I think I saw a movie recently that it was the first time. I forgot the name of it now. Jesus Christ. And I just watched it like not long ago. But
I just watched a movie called Claws on Netflix. It's an animation. And it's like the animation from like Atlantis, like that style of animation. And it was really good. It had a really good message, strong message. And it was Christmassy. It's Christmas time, so it's time to watch fucking Christmas movies.
You're telling me my daughter's seen.
Oh no, you don't. No, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. At least you get to watch those kind of movies. I gotta watch Hallmark movies. Okay.
Oh.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. You don't know what you're talking about.
Hallmark movies.
Yeah. Pretty much everything starring Rob Lowe.
I don't know what to say.
Well, I mean, like the other 11 months of the year, I just come to bed and pick up the remote and change the channel. But during Christmas time, she enjoys watching Christmas movies. So, just me being considerate.
Did you show her the good ones?
I've talked about the good ones. She's a woman, man. Come on, like get out of here,
dude. Just put in Home Alone 1 and just sit back and let the magic happen.
You know what I did to her last year? I told her, you want to watch a Christmas show with me? And so she goes, yes, I would love to. And I was like, all right. I put on Happy. Yeah.
Wait, Happy.
Yeah. Happy. You haven't watched Happy?
The hell's Happy?
Oh my God, you need to watch Happy, bro. Freaking Christopher Maloney is in it. Patton Oswalt is the voiceover because there is a cartoon character in this live action show. Dude, crass, violent, just amazing. You need to watch it. Watch this show. I even talked about it on the show once. You need to watch this show, bro. You are missing out. If you haven't watched Happy, watch Happy. And I looked at her after the first episode, and she just had this look on her face like this. Like she looked just like this. Like she was just so disgusted with what she just watched. And I looked at her and I said, it's a Christmas show.
It's Christmas.
It's a Christmas show everybody can enjoy.
Dude,
It's just Christmas. You didn't know?
one of the greatest Christmas movies.
Die Hard.
The greatest Christmas. Okay, no. Besides Die Hard, and that's
Okay.
not a movie. See, you're going the wrong direction. If you want her to
Oh
watch
my God.
you can't show her Die Hard.
Listen, you
gotta
shut
start-
your
you gotta
goddamn
start it
mouth.
gentle.
Die Hard
Start it
is one of
gentle.
the greatest Christmas movies that has ever aired the silver screen.
Then you wait. You put that ace in the. You keep that ace in the deck, okay? And what you do is you start off with A Christmas Story, okay?
But I don't like A Christmas Story.
Say what?
I know. Like, I feel bad that I don't like it, but I don't like
Yeah,
it.
you should. You really should. Feel
You know what I
bad.
like? I like Jingle All the Way,
Okay, well that's a
Home
start.
Alone,
Okay.
Elf, Bad
Absolutely.
Santa.
Okay.
I
okay,
just saw the
that's-
movie Last Christmas. We went to the theater and we watched that movie. That was
Last
actually
Christmas.
pretty enjoyable. Has
What the
Amelia
hell
Clark
is
in
that?
it.
Last
It's
Christmas.
in the theater right now. It's in the theater right now.
Oh yeah.
It's with
no,
Amelia Clark. It's
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
a very, very touching story.
Yeah,
So like I
that's the
took her
movie-
I took her to this movie, and since it's a movie she wanted to see, I made sure anytime like we had to walk out of the theater like to get a drink or Emma's crying or whatever, that I was the one that was doing it. Bro, my daughter found her voice at this movie. The whole time, about an hour into the movie, she just goes, meh, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Emma. Yeah, 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 yeah. Emma. Yeah, 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 yeah. She just wouldn't stop, dude. She wouldn't stop. I pick her up, walk her outside, talking to everybody passing me in the theater. Everybody's like, oh, your baby's so cute. Oh, how old is she? And I got to talk to all these fucking strangers because Emma's so cute. And then I had to tell one little old lady, like I had to like break her heart because she was like, oh my God, could I please hold her? I looked at her and said, no. I was like, I don't know you.
I don't know you, lady.
For all I know, you got syphilis or something. I don't know.
Oh my God.
like it looked like you can barely hold yourself up. You gonna hold this baby too? No.
No. Dude.
I hate that. If you're a person that doesn't know another person holding a baby, do not ask to touch their child. We don't appreciate it.
What about let's see. Okay, what about Fred Claus or
I don't like Fred Claus, but she likes those movies.
Christmas Vacation?
Nope. I don't like any of the Vacations.
Oh,
Not
God.
a Chevy Chase fan.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's.
I'm not
terrible.
saying he sucks. I'm not saying that he sucks. He doesn't. I just don't like
understand
him.
how you cannot
I don't know.
laugh
I don't
at
like
that
his
movie.
movies. I don't. I think they're
Dude.
dumb. And
Oh
like not
my
and like
God.
not funny dumb. Like just dumb.
No, yeah, they're
Like
dumb.
I think Steve Martin's funny. I feel like Martin Short's funnier than him. Dan Aykroyd's funny. All them dudes from the old days. But fucking
Right.
Chevy Chase.
Well, then
Fuck Chevy Chase.
Dan Aykroyd was in Christmas with the Cranks, and
I
that's
watched
with
that
Tim
and I
Allen.
enjoyed that one with Jamie Lee Curtis and Tim Allen. That's fun. That's a good
Listen,
one.
We're just gonna let it slide that you said Chevy Chase is, I mean,
I
dude,
don't
of
like him.
all
That's all I
people,
said.
of all
I just don't
people.
like him. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know what is there not to like. That guy is hilarious.
I don't think he's hilarious.
Oh yeah, he's hilarious.
Adam Sandler is hilarious.
Adam Sandler could be hilarious.
Nowadays, he's not, though. Nowadays, he's kind of just sad.
Well, he's been doing other kinds of movies, but there's other good Christmas movies out there that you should be showing your wife.
She knows them. She sees them. She likes Hallmark movies. I think it's because her mom likes Hallmark movies.
No, Hallmark movies is one thing.
But I'm not going to sit here and lie to you either, though. She don't make me watch them. I just sit and watch.
You're trying to make her happy, though. There's nothing wrong with that.
I just, whatever.
Nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, when my wife wants to watch something that she likes, I normally just go away and watch something else.
I can see that. Or go to sleep.
I'm just like,
I can see you doing that too.
Oh my God, is this the Real Housewife of...
Oh my God. You didn't do it on purpose. You try to watch it.
Tony falls asleep watching stuff he likes.
Listen, I can fall asleep on command. Okay.
I know you can. It's amazing.
Yeah,
it's like a party trick. Don't go to sleep.
If we're gonna watch a really like a corny, you know, a movie we saw recently that was okay. It wasn't too bad. It was on Disney Plus. Is Noelle. The Christmas
yeah, she
movie.
wants to watch that. I said I'll watch it. It's got Anna Kendrick in it. I like her.
I liked it because of Bill Hader.
I like him too.
Oh, you like Bill Hader, but not Chevy Chase? Get the
Bill Hader had the greatest scene on Pineapple Express.
The beginning?
If Bill Hader wasn't in Superbad, Superbad would have sucked. If Bill Hader wasn't in Tropic Thunder, Tropic Thunder would have sucked.
No, see, now you're out of your mind. If Tom
now I'm just saying it to bother you. Now I'm just saying.
If Tom Cruise wasn't in Tropic Thunder, I think Tom Cruise had one of the best characters.
Dude, it took me like 5 movies to even realize Tom Cruise was in the movie. And the only reason I realized it was because I saw his name in the credits. And I said, Tom Cruise is in this movie? And I looked at my phone and I tried to see who he was. And it said who he was. I said, you gotta be fucking shitting me. I literally watched it 5 times and didn't know that was Tom Cruise. He did such a phenomenal job at it. That his acting was like that was Emmy Award winning acting what he did. Because Tom Cruise, America's sweetheart, fucking teen heartthrob, good looking dude. Every chick would sell their soul to be with this guy. Made himself look the way he looked and projected the way he projected. It was just such a great performance. And I'm so sad that I can't watch Tropic Thunder on like any of my streaming devices. I own the movie. I know it's in the garage. It's in a box in the garage somewhere. I just too lazy to look for it, and I can't stream it, and it's disappointing. Very disappointing. Why isn't this on Netflix? Why wouldn't Tropic Thunder be on Netflix?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know.
It should be. That movie's hilarious.
Yeah, they got a couple good Christmas movies on Netflix right now.
Why are you still talking about Christmas?
Because Christmas is coming, man.
It's coming.
Hey,
bro.
does Meet the Fuckers count as a Christmas movie? No, Meet the Parents should be a Christmas movie.
Meet the Parents is kind of like a wedding movie, though. But yeah, they do go. Yeah. Kind of like during the holiday, I guess.
Yeah, no, you're right. It is a wedding movie.
I want to say Little Fuckers.
Maybe it's Little Fuckers. It's been a long time since I saw it, and that's the one that I've seen the least.
That one was the first 2 are really good. I'm trying to think of another really good Christmas movie. There's so many good ones out there, man. Besides Home Alone, there's
Home Alone 2.
There's also horror movies that are good Christmas
yeah,
movies.
Krampus.
Krampus
30 Days and Nights.
Yeah, that could
Black
be
Christmas. Any of them.
The old one, the middle one, and now the new one coming out.
Mm-hmm.
They got one
I thought there was
out.
like 6 of them.
There's one from like 1970, and there's one from like like 2003 or 2001. I don't remember, or 1999. I don't remember. And then there was one that's coming out soon.
The
Jack,
Grinch. You stole the Grinch.
Yeah, with Jim Carrey and the cartoon and
Not the Jim Carrey
animated
one. Not the Jim Carrey one.
Not the Jim Carrey one.
Not a fan.
Wow.
And I'm a Jim Carrey fan.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. But his
No,
version
you're
of the
not.
Grinch, no.
Dude,
No.
It's kind of
did a
funny.
great job.
It was terrible.
He did a great job, man.
It's pretty
It was
funny.
terrible. It was too animated.
Yeah, it totally was funny. Exactly.
No, it
the
wasn't
whole
funny.
I don't know. I thought it was really funny.
It wasn't funny. It wasn't
Yeah.
funny.
Oh my
Doesn't matter what you guys say. It wasn't funny. Doesn't matter.
Well, Mark, I guess it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter because Mo is the boss of movies, so it doesn't
Yep.
matter.
Jesus Christ.
I'm the boss.
He's
I
the
am the
boss
most.
of movies.
I am the most insightful of the over the top group.
You were right. That could be.
I'm just kidding, guys. Come on, Jim Carrey's fucking amazing. I love the Grinch, Eddie Grinch story. I'm just fucking with you.
Fucking guy.
You know what I think it was, man? I think my ex-wife might have ruined Christmas for me. That might be what it was, because she was a Christmas hater. So I had to spend 8 years like not being Christmas. Now I got to get back into the mix. So, really cool Christmas story, in my opinion. On Thanksgiving, me and my sister were standing in the kitchen, and my mother was sitting on the couch with my daughter, and she was informing us that she was not going to get a Christmas tree this year. And whenever my mom does something that's like, like, why wouldn't you want to celebrate Christmas or start smoking cigarettes? My sister gives her hell. Like, she'll look at her like, you going to smoke another cigarette? I guess smoking that cigarette's more important than hanging out with us. Or, she says things like that. So when my mom told us that she wasn't going to do a Christmas tree, my sister began to react. She was going to be like, why are you going to do that? I put my hand on my sister's shoulder and she looked at me. And I told her, don't worry about it. We're going to go put up that Christmas tree for her. Kind of thing. So today would be the only day that we could do it. So after I worked all day, Nicole came and picked me up, and then we went over to Cape Coral. We bought this Christmas tree and we brought it to my mom's house. Picked me up, and then me and my sister strung the lights, and then me and my sister and Logan put the ornaments and moved the stuff around. Like, to me, that's what Christmas is all about. Like, that's the best part of Christmas right there. My mom was just so happy that her kids came to her house, put up a tree, spent time with her, sang little Christmas carol songs. Like, to me, that's like the real spirit of Christmas. I was really happy I could do that for my mom. I just wanted to share that.
That's actually a very beautiful story. Yeah, you shared that with you showed me the pictures and the videos. That was really cool. That was really cool, man. That's something that as a parent, you feel good because it just shows your kids love you and they appreciate you and they want you to be happy. So that's really good, man. Your mom definitely deserves that. You guys come over and surprise her with a tree, so that's awesome.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that. So, what else you got there, Mark? Because we're approaching 10:20 here. Some of us got to work tomorrow.
I don't have anything really else. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday. It would have been, I guess, nice to like been with everybody and everything like that. But I had to work. But either way, I enjoyed just kind of spending time with, I guess, the family that I do have in a really odd way of like making sure that the people I work with had some sort of holiday. That's what I do. But I really don't have anything else. I thought you guys had
Well,
some
why
really
don't you
interesting
why don't you
conversation.
share that story? You told me that story. Why don't you share that story? That's a good story.
So a lot of us worked a little late through Thanksgiving, and the catering service kind of cut off about 4:00, and so I spent the rest of the evening with my store manager, making sure that everybody who was there late had some sort of dinner. So we got chicken, and we got macaroni and cheese, and we got mashed potatoes, and everything like that. And that wasn't exactly turkey, but it was just enjoyable to make sure that the people who were there and spending their holiday working at the store were having some sort of hot meal. Like, I was ready to grab like cold sandwiches or whatever like that, and like, no, that's not fair. Let's have a hot meal. So we got some rotisserie chickens, and we got some mashed potatoes and macaroni, and made sure it was hot and warmed it up and everything. So I spent like an hour and a half like trying to make sure that the people who were there missing out with their family had some hot meal and everything like that. And that was the most rewarding thing for me, was doing that, because all the rest of the stuff in the store doesn't really matter. You know, like, we were trying to get deals and everything like that. That wasn't really part of the Harley spirit. They got to have their hot meal and everything like that, but everybody who was busting their ass and like working hard and everything like that deserved a little bit of something. So that was the most rewarding for me, was being able to like do that for the people I work with. And that was the most rewarding part of my night, was like serving my fellow coworkers.
Oh, and that's awesome,
that's
man. I mean,
yeah, man. Not too many people do that for their coworkers, so that's awesome.
no, that's great.
Yeah.
It shows. That's the only reason I asked you to share that, and I kind of shared my story, was just kind of, it's okay, man, to think about other people. Like, it's got its own rewards, but it's also not about that either. It's just nice to do good things for good people.
Yeah, it feels,
helps build relationships.
Yeah, it feels the most
great.
rewarding and the most holiday to like take care of others. So when you're feeling not part of the holiday spirit and everything like that, maybe spend some time and like help somebody else out. Help somebody else out in need, or just take care of somebody else and think about somebody else versus yourself. And it'll be the very most rewarding. I guarantee you it'll be the most rewarding. And just, that's just the truth.
All right, Tony, do you want to add anything before we get off here? Tony's asleep.
What happened?
I just asked if you wanted to add anything before we get on here. Get off here.
Oh no, man. Just now Christmas is around the corner. That's why I like watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, because it's like a kickoff to Thanksgiving and Christmas. And so I hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving, and Christmas is around the corner. Hope everybody gets what they want for Christmas, and hopefully Mo watches some decent Christmas movies this year. I'm gonna ask Santa for that. So, yeah, man, that's gonna be good, man. I can't wait. So my daughter's birthday is on Monday, so she's turning 6, so that's great. I can't wait to just look at her be 6. I don't even know. I don't even know, but yeah, it's gonna be cool,
Very
man.
good.
We're gonna cut a cake for her or whatever. And,
Very good.
And I told her, "Yo, you ain't getting no damn presents the same twice a month, girl.
Gonna
knock her down a
those
peg.
presents.
Shit don't even happen to me, girl. You gonna get a cake, happy birthday, and then Santa Claus gonna take care of the rest."
And then deuces.
That's it.
All right, guys. Well, we got some pretty cool Black Friday stories. Talked about some deals. Talked about some movies. Talked about some Christmas stuff. Talked about some cool Christmas stories. Left you with a pretty good message. If you haven't already, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the follow button. Any of those buttons. We are going on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Come out and see us. Comment. Let us know if you have a pretty cool Christmas story to share. We'll talk about it on the show, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Mo Diggs, for Tony Blu-ray, and Mark the director. Y'all have a good night.